Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the glitter and mirage that is Dubai, a city built on sand, dreams, and untold secrets. From the towering spires of the Burj Khalifa piercing the sky like a needle through silk, to the artificial islands shaped like palms, waving in the azure waters of the Persian Gulf, Dubai is the epitome of modern opulence. It's a playground for the world elite. Billionaires sipping champagne in seven-star hotels, supercars roaring down Sheikh Zayed Road, and influencers posing against sunsets that seem painted by the gods themselves. But peel back the layers of this facade, and you'll uncover a shadow realm where empires of crime flourish in the harsh desert sun. Today, we embark on a journey into the heart of darkness, the hidden crime empires of Dubai. These are not the tales of petty thieves or street hustlers. No. These are sophisticated networks woven by international kingpins, corrupt officials, and shadowy figures who use the city's lax regulations as their shield. Drawing from leaked documents like the Dubai Unlocked Data Breach, Pandora Papers, and investigations by organizations such as the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, OCCRP, we'll expose how Dubai has become a global hub for money laundering, smuggling, and elite criminality. Let's start at the beginning. Dubai wasn't always this way. In the 1960s, it was a modest trading port, reliant on pearl diving and simple commerce. But the discovery of oil in 1966 changed everything. The black gold flowed, and with it came ambition. Sheikh Rashid bin Zayed Al Maktoum, the visionary ruler, dreamed of transforming this dusty outpost into a global metropolis. By the 1970s, free trade zones sprouted like oases, offering zero taxes, minimal oversight, and golden visas to anyone with deep pockets. It was a magnet for legitimate business, but also for those operating in the gray areas of the law. Fast forward to the 21st century. Dubai's economy diversified beyond oil, embracing tourism, finance, and real estate. The city's skyline exploded with architectural wonders, the sail-shaped Burj Al Arab, the twisting Cayenne Tower, and vast malls like the Dubai Mall, home to indoor ski slopes and aquariums. But beneath this veneer of luxury lies a darker truth. According to a 2022 OCCRP report, Dubai's real estate market has become a laundering machine for illicit funds. Sanctioned Russian oligarchs, European fraudsters, and even alleged war criminals have poured billions into properties here, exploiting the ask no questions policy. Consider this. In 2020 and 2022 data leaks, over 129,000 property owners from 181 countries were exposed. Among them, Russian politicians dodging Western sanctions post-Ukraine invasion, corrupt European officials, and financial criminals. One example, Miroslav Vibo, a Slovak businessman fugitive from corruption charges, hiding in plain sight in a lavish villa. Or Tibor Bakker, linked to a sanctioned cryptocurrency exchange that laundered ransomware proceeds. These aren't isolated cases. They're part of a systemic empire. Why Dubai? Its strategic location, a crossroad between East and West, makes it ideal for smuggling. Loose banking laws, including the ancient Hawala system, an informal money transfer network that moves billions without paper trails, enable anonymity. And the UAE's non-extradition policies with many countries turn it into a safe haven. But make no mistake, this isn't just about money. It's about power, influence, and the blurred lines between legal wealth and criminal enterprise. In the sections ahead, we'll delve deeper. From gold smuggling syndicates that rival ancient trade routes, to human trafficking networks exploiting migrant workers, cybercrime hubs and free zones, and elite connections that protect these empires. We'll hear stories of kingpins like Daniel Kinahan, the Irish cartel leader sanctioned by the U.S., or Ridwan Taghi, the Dutch-Moroccan cocaine baron extradited in 2019. And we'll explore how global pressures are finally cracking down. Or are they? Buckle up, viewers. The desert sun may shine bright, but the shadows it casts are long and treacherous. If you're ready to uncover the truth, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's expose the hidden crime empires of Dubai together. To truly understand Dubai's dark side, we must first grasp its dual nature, a city of light and shadow where fortune favors the bold, but often at the expense of ethics. Let's peel back the history layer by layer. In the pre-oil era, Dubai was a humble Bedouin settlement, surviving on fishing, pearling, and trade with India and Persia. The Trucial States, as the UAE was known under British protection, were peaceful but poor. Then came the 1966 oil strike at Fateh Field. Overnight, revenues skyrocketed. Sheikh Rashid invested wisely. Ports like Jebel Ali, the world's largest man-made harbor, were built. Free zones like the Dubai International Financial Center, DFC, emerged in 2004, offering 100% foreign ownership, no taxes on profits, and confidentiality. This openness attracted global capital, but also criminals. By the 1980s, Dubai became a smuggling hub. Gold from Africa and India flowed through, often illegally. The City of Gold moniker isn't just poetic, it's literal. In 2023, authorities seized over $500 million in smuggled gold, but that's the tip of the iceberg. Syndicates use private jets, hidden yacht compartments, and even camels to transport bars across borders. Enter the Hawala system, an ancient trust-based network predating banks. Here's how it works. You give money to a Hawaladar in one country, they contact a counterpart in Dubai, and the recipient gets the funds instantly, no records. It's efficient for migrant workers sending remittances, but perfect for laundering. A 2022 report estimates Hawala moves $1 trillion globally annually, with Dubai as a key node. Criminals like Johnny Morrissey, a Kinahan cartel money launderer arrested in Spain, washed 200 million euros in 18 months via Hawala and Dubai. But real estate is the crown jewel of crime empires. The Dubai Unlocked leak from 2024 revealed how sanctioned individuals hide assets here. Russian elites close to Putin own villas in Emirates Hills, a gated community dubbed Beverly Hills of the Middle East. For instance, over 100 Kremlin-linked figures were identified, including those under EU and US sanctions. Why? Properties can be bought anonymously through shell companies in free zones. Pandora Papers showed UAE firms like those in Ras Al Khaimah Free Zone registering thousands of opaque entities. A case study: the Belgian tycoon accused of conflict gold smuggling from Congo. He owned multiple properties, profiting from blood-stained minerals. Or the Pakistani elite, from late General Pervez Musharraf to Asif Ali Zardari's family, millions stashed in penthouses. Zardari's daughter received a gifted property worth fortunes, linked to corruption probes. These empires thrive on Dubai's see-no-evil regulation. The Financial Action Task Force, FATF, gray-listed the UAE in 2022 for money laundering risks, but was removed in 2024 after reforms. Critics argue it's cosmetic. Real change is slow. Migrant workers, 90% of the population, face exploitation, fueling human trafficking empires. Workers from South Asia arrive on false promises, trapped in debt bondage, building the very skyscrapers that house criminals. A 2025 Amnesty International report exposed syndicates trafficking labor for construction giants. In summary, Dubai's surface gleams with promise, but its underbelly pulses with illicit flows. These foundations set the stage for the empires we'll expose next, from gold kings to cyber shadows. Now, let's meet the architects of these hidden empires, the kingpins whose stories read like thrillers. We'll start with the drug lords and cartel connections that turned Dubai into a narco haven. Take Daniel Kinahan, the alleged head of the Irish Kinahan organized crime group. Sanctioned by the U.S. in 2022 for cocaine trafficking, money laundering, and murders, Kinahan fled to Dubai around 2016. He lived in luxury, rubbing shoulders with boxing stars like Tyson Fury, whom he advised. His empire, a global network smuggling tons of coke from South America via Europe to the Middle East. Dubai's ports, handling 14 million containers yearly, provide cover. Kinahan's assets are frozen, but leaks show properties in his associates' names. His downfall? U.S. bounties and international pressure led to UAE cooperation. Next, Ridwan Taghi, the Dutch Pablo Escobar. Born in Morocco, Taghi built a €1 billion cocaine empire from Dubai. He orchestrated hits, including the 2019 murder of lawyer Dirk Wiersum. Extradited in 2019 after a tip-off, Taghi's arrest marked a shift. UAE finally extradited Europeans. But before that, he enjoyed penthouses and private jets. His network used Hawala to launder proceeds, linking to Russian hackers. Gold smuggling empires are equally epic. The Phantom Trader, a fictionalized name for real syndicates, smuggles African gold worth billions. A Belgian tycoon, accused in Pandora Papers of conflict minerals from Congo, owns 80-plus properties in Dubai. He exploits war-torn regions, shipping gold via Dubai to Europe. Profits? Laundered into real estate. OCCRP reports detail how these empires evade taxes, funding militias, human trafficking. Heartbreaking yet profitable. Syndicates traffic South Asian workers, promising jobs but delivering slavery. A 2024 report exposed expat tycoons running networks, laundering through Dubai banks. One story. A Nepali worker, lured with a golden opportunity, ended up in debt, passport confiscated, working 18-hour days on Burj projects. Empires like these generate $150 billion globally. Dubai's share is immense. Cybercrime hubs flourish in free zones like Silicon Oasis. Russian hackers, behind ransomware like the 2021 Colonial Pipeline attack. Base operations here. Tibor Bakers exchange laundered crypto for criminals. Leaks show dozens of ghost companies in DIFC, blending with legit firms. A case. The Kinahan Group's Morrissey used apps to wash 200 million euros. Corrupt officials add layers. Russian elites. Over 100 in leaks, including Putin allies. Slovak Vibo, charged with bribery, hides in Dubai. Pakistani Zardari family. Penthouse gifts linked to scandals. Even arms dealers. U.S. convict Ross Razio, who supplied guns to militants, owns property. These stories illustrate the web. Drugs fund gold. Gold buys property. Property shields cyber ops. Empires interlink, protected by elite ties. Behind every empire stand protection. Elite connections that shield criminals from justice. Rumors of Sheik's shadow network suggest royal ties to smuggling. While unproven, leaks show Emirati firms aiding opaque deals. Dubai police are efficient against small crimes, but big fish swim free. Operation Mirage in 2024 busted a $1 billion drug ring, but new ones emerge. International pressure. FATF, U.S. sanctions force change. UAE now cooperates more, extraditing like Taghi. But critics say it's selective. Golden visas attract shady investors. $272,000 buys residency. Pandora Papers reveal shell companies hiding owners. Future, AI surveillance versus crypto adaptation. In 2026, threats evolve. Climate smuggling, water. Biohacking. UAE reforms. Stricter laws, but enforcement lags. Lesson. Luxury hides darkness. Global action needed. We've exposed Dubai's hidden empires. Shocking? Yes, but knowledge is power. Subscribe for more. Stay vigilant. The shadows are everywhere.